What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Pixel Therapy. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I am going to be streaming some GT Sport. I got this game on launch with my PlayStation 4, and I did a few videos in GT Sport. But I sort of fell off because I focused more on Project Cars 2, Assetto Corsa, and then the channel took a break, and I then moved on to play PC, all right, and then most of my stuff has been on PC since. But I have just gotten myself a gimmicks online, which allows you to use PC hardware such as the OSW that I have on your PlayStation. And I messed about with it a few nights ago, and it wasn't too bad. It was pretty good actually. And so I thought to myself, okay, since then there've been quite a few updates in GT Sport, and they've added more of a campaign type thing, and they've included. I think they even did like an endurance DLC, which included some LMP cars in Le Mans, all this other good fancy stuff that you can see in the background there. So I thought to myself, why not just do a live stream, get into GT Sport, and just start messing about, driving the cars, going through, seeing what we can buy, and that kind of stuff. So, if you have a look at my progress here, you'll notice I've actually done some of the driving school, and I've done like 27% of that. I haven't done any of the mission challenges, and I haven't done any of the circuit experience. So I think as I sort of go through this playthrough, it will be a blend of all this kind of stuff. And then once in a while, I'm still trying to decide whether I want to include online races as well as that, because that's one of the key strongest points with GT Sport is even though it might not be on the same level of complexity as the other simulators out there, such as Project Cars 2, Assetto Corsa, and the like, iRacing and the like, it does have a solid multiplayer ranking and a solid online racing experience, which actually rivals a lot of the more hardcore simulators. In fact, I would argue it is to some extent at par in terms of functionality and enjoyability of iRacing because it provides good competition, it provides good car and track combos, and less of the vulgarity you tend to hear on the comments of people swearing at each other and stuff that you get with iRacing. So that's a plus. So, anyways, having said that, that's what this playthrough, walkthrough thing is going to be about. Let's just jump into it. Let's enjoy. If you are new to the channel, please stick around, type in the comments, say what's up, and yeah, get a bit of dialogue going. And yeah, like the video, subscribe, and we'll see how we go. So, let's get into it. Let's get amongst it. Okay, so to begin with, I will start off and do some GT League, shall I? Shall we do some GT League? Alright, let's do some of that. Jump in. It's kind of sad because when the copyright police jump on board, you really have to be careful with music because that's usually what gets your videos flagged. And so I had to turn off all the music and everything. And so GT Sport isn't GT. It really isn't GT Sport without all the background music. So I haven't done any of these. No, that's a lie. I've only done the Sunday Cup, I think. So we'll jump into the Sunday Cup. And I think I've done 2 races. I've done race 1. I came out with a silver on race 2. So I guess that's where we're going to kick off. And yeah, see how it goes. Good times, good times. Make sure everything's all nice and hunky-dory, all comfy here. Okay, let's go. I keep wanting to... I've forgotten I've mapped a lot of stuff to my steering wheel. Okay, well, we'll go with one of these bad boys. The Scooby. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Looking for you. Let's do the Scooby. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. See, it's just it's just not the same. It's just not the same without the old music in the background. comes off a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Now stay tuned. Good luck. Have someone on chat over there just put in a comment there. They're heading out for a flight, and yeah, they just managed to catch the bottom bit of my, or the beginning part of my my stream. So yeah, good luck to them. See how we go. All right, let's get amongst it. Let's do some racing. Oh yeah. Interesting sort of feel you get with the force feedback with other racing titles and what they've chosen to do with GT Sportt. So in terms of what I'm working with here, I've got myself an OSW, and generally that within the sim racing hardware OSWs tend to be the ones with the least amount of dampening, and basically you're getting more of a one-to-one feeling between the simulator itself and how it's been programmed. How it's been programmed and feedback that you're getting. So there's a one-to-one connection. So basically you get to sort of feel what the developers envisioned that the vehicles felt like, or what they wanted to transfer through with their handling and things of that nature. So it's quite interesting when you get into a game like GT Sportt, which is solely a PlayStation game, and a lot of people who do drive on this game tend to use gamepads. So you can sort of envision what the developers had in mind and how they put it together. And when it comes to the feeling with the force feedback, if you don't really get a feel for the tire model with this, it's quite flat. It's not like too much contact. I'm just trying to squeeze through here because it's very flat. I only have 3 laps to do something, and so you tend to slip quite a bit because you actually don't get that feeling for pushing the car to the limit when you're taking a turn, and what the tires are doing, and how far you can push it before you lose traction or you lose grip. So it's this weird thing where all I can feel in the steering wheel right now is weight. And usually because you get a little more leeway within controller than gamepads, you can also, the steering wheel here is picking up instances of oscillation that maybe a regular gamepad wouldn't suffer from, but because this is a more precise piece of equipment, down the straights, you're getting all this oscillation that's coming through that probably wouldn't be felt when you're on a gamepad, or when you're with a steering wheel like maybe a T300 that has a little more dampening in it due to the belts and the gear system that it works. So basically, it's not a direct drive. But having said that, it works fine. You know, like things like the oscillation, I'm sure if I take my time and I sort of try and tweak the settings on the OSW software, I can add in artificial dampening, I think, and maybe get rid of this oscillation that was going there, that's happening with the steering wheel. Okay, so we came fourth because I was chatting and driving. I applied this race before and I came second, as you can see there. So I figure it's not really the easiest race to go through. So We're gonna try that again, and this time we're gonna try and perform better. But yeah, I normally drive by feel, so I feel the tire flex in pushing the car to the limit, and I don't have that here. All I get is the weight going back and forth. So yeah, it should be interesting to see how we go. It should really be interesting. Okay, let's try this again. This time, game face on. Oh, they don't give you much room. You only have 50 laps to get this done. See, that's that oscillation I'm talking about. Vibrations are coming through. Go wide, stay on the track. This game is a different kind of beast with if you're used to driving by feel, this game is it really is a different second last time. I think that's the best I've ever done when I've done this. Gentle with the throttle and maintain some form of control, but at the same time not lose too much speed. All right, third. Alright, how serious are we about this? Are we just only gonna be going for golds, or we take what we can get? I do know I can do better. I mean, I have that better. We're racking up the points, aren't we? Getting them levels up. Them levels up. Levels up. Them levels up. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Go attack mode. I could cheat and just like upgrade this car and get like, because there are no restrictions, and just get like the most badass car there is. The car that just blasts down the street. is no sense for grip. Let's go. Go off-roading. Don't hurt anyone. Oh, that was unsafe entry. It's a good thing that this doesn't actually count onto your safety rating because I'm really being aggressive. Okay, we're just gonna have to take a second because I don't know. The AI with this tends to, well, you see what's happening. It sort of weaves in your way and it moves a lot slower than you would think. So you can't really get past them without, you know, giving them a few love taps here and there, a few little nudges. The complete system wants to give them manual transmission gear from like in third gear. Yep. Just going by feel with it. If I can go fast and get away with it and slide in between you guys, then that's what I'll do. Play with that throttle. Reset speed, get those inputs in. My foot down. Oh, y'all. Ah, y'all. Bring as late as I can. These three guys are a pain. Job's just lead it. It's just like, I'm just gonna go in front of you and we're gonna slow down so that you don't get first. And I'm like, you guys are meant to be racing each other, not just blocking me. Like, wherever you go, the vehicle in front makes sure it doesn't give you room to breathe. Inside, here we go. Through the inside, put my foot down. Alright, see what we're doing. How are we cooking with gas? Now I have to be careful here. Don't want me all the racing lines. Come out of nowhere. See, I'm being nudged from the back. It's fighting me from the back, I can feel it. My foot down and run away. Run away! Run away! Success! I got it. So what do we learn from all this? We learn that patience, diligence, and hard work gives you a virtual golden trophy for a game and has absolutely no relevance to real life and real life applications whatsoever. Alright, good times. I'm happy with that. I ain't gonna argue. What I'm gonna do, though, is I'm just gonna move on. Move on! So, getting out of this. Should we watch the replay? Should we? It's got no music, though. Okay, just this one, see what the replay action's like, and then we can see whether we're gonna be doing that. Look at that beauty! I'm not gonna lie though, this game definitely brings on the pretty. That feel for what the traction is, but you really have to be gentle with it to compensate for the lack of tactile feedbacks that you get with your feedback in regards to that. So, yeah. Did I come up on the inside? You're like, nope, stay out of the way. Oh, look at that. There's some contact here. That's where I ran wide. this is where I sort of got my hang on. I really had to be gentle. I think this is why I get love tap from that. Funny, because the whole time it was happening, I thought it was a red car. I didn't know that the silver car had taken the lead, the white one. And I think this is kind of where he nudges me right about here. Is it? Yeah, so he goes wide. Yeah, that was the final one. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it already happened. Anyways, good stuff, good stuff. Try something. Maybe if I fire up the old epidemic sound, I can get some background music going on here that won't get me in trouble with the copyright police. Let's try. Is it worth it though? Having a think, trying to decide. That's me. Just double checking that my subscription is still good to go. Curator from broadcasting. YouTube creators as well. Okay. Okay, I'll just play this and not fuck around with this too much. Just play the game. We'll come back, we'll get back to that later. Right. No car model restriction. What are it? 320 brake horsepower. So heavier than the others. 240 brake horsepower. So it's. But again, look at the power to weight ratio. But that's front wheel drive. Goldie. I haven't even upgraded any of my vehicles yet. I don't even know if I know how to do that. So it's going to be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. 2 laps. That's not a lot, is it? Okay, I don't think I'm actually going to do anything stellar for the first few laps because I don't have a lot of experience with this bracket. And why do they always start you at the back of the pack? Why can't they give you a chance to qualify in the life? That would be different. Or do they do that, but I just don't know how to get that practice. Bro. I apologize. Oh, they have yellow flags and everything. Yeah. I have a massive interest. We just take it slow this first tryout and doing the track. that rumble, but it's actually not coming from the stereo. It's more of an audio sound. Sometimes slow cars are harder to drive. What? Because they don't have a stiff enough suspension. They don't have the right tires. You can't push them to the limit. And that other kind of that properly through the chicane, I can shoot straight through. Finished fourth, didn't know the track, had a couple of crashes. So there's room for us to move, people. There's room for us to move. Got a good bite. I'm getting hungry. Replay, race results, car settings. Mess about with the car just a little bit. Okay. Power level 1, mileage points required. So I got me some mileage points here. Current modification range. So it's at about 302 brake horsepower. So the current modification range is 251, and it can get up to a max range of 354 brake horsepower. So if I level it up, the next range I can get it to 405 brake horsepower. Shall we do this? Because we got them here. Mileage points. Okay. Now, is there more? Is this like GT4, whereby if you did stuff like you did your oil change first, you actually got more out of the upgrade than if you just went and upgraded? You know what I mean? Like, because GT4, this little weird animation where if you wanted to upgrade, say your turbo, you got bit more out of that upgrade if you went and you changed your oil first and then did that. So I don't know if this one is quirky like that. So we're definitely gonna do that, but I want to see what else is there. Okay, quick tune level. Use mileage points to increase the extent to which your car's power is optimized. The stages available for leveling up depend on each individual car. Power ratio. Traction control. We're on like. Why is it not letting me tweak? Here we go. Traction control. Traction control slows your car down though. We'll take that off. No traction control. How many laps is this race? We're gonna go soft. Because this race is not that intense. So we're gonna go soft. We're gonna go soft. Brake force. Brake balance so far is fine. Brake balance so far is fine. We're not changing ride height. We're not messing around with suspension, camber, aerodynamics, downforce, none of that. Drivetrain, gear ratios, all that is fine. Transmission, fine. We're not gonna change gear ratios. Okay, not yet. Unnamed sheet, switch add sheets. Okay, come down. Jump into that. Cash money, money, cash money, money, money. So they went from 240 to 205. The next range upgrade isn't gonna give us that much more. If I can't win this, weight reduction with a car with that can get up to 300 and something brake horsepower, then I don't know. Okay. Do that. Okay, now where do I go about actually changing the brake horsepower? So that's brakes. That's our suspension. Drivetrain. It just look different. Okay, let's see if we can get more acceleration out of this by messing around with the gears. What are the gears? Can I mess around with this? Does it let me mess around with the gear ratios? Transmission. What happens if I jump in there? Okay, I've lost something there. I've lost acceleration speed. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. don't know what I'm doing. Restore defaults. Nice. Okay. Let us jump in. Get back to it. Get back to it. Unnamed sheets. Scooby. Scooby Road. And that one. I'm an idiot. Did I map that as L2? What map it? It's right hand, left hand. Need to change that. Let's race. Let us race. The shop master. Lie. The soft tires are helping out more. Got a little more grip, boys. Possibly I could have gotten away with the that was horrible. That was bad. That was bad. I came in that way. I like the fact that the AI makes mistakes like I do. To me, that's a good thing. It makes me not feel too much like like my head is made out of the blade, though. It makes me feel not too bad, man. It makes me feel like maybe I have a chance at being the next Mario Andretti, the next Ayrton Senna, the next Ralph Schumacher. What? You what here? Not that one. We don't talk about that one. That's the Schumacher no one talks about. Oh, Ralphie boy. No. He's all the way over there, all on his own. Is the way I feel. He's all on his own. No one giving him a challenge. I think we might need to do this race again. See you finish. Silver that I got. On this here, silver that I got. GT Sportt, ladies and gentlemen. It's the shiznit. So normally there, on that here blue tab right there, there's what they call a clean race bonus. I ain't got that, do I? No. Why? Because I ain't racing clean. No. I'm doing the shunt pass. That's it. Shunt pass. Okay. I will try this again. So we're gonna go for gold. Do this one more try, go for gold. If it doesn't work, you're a perfectionist. You're gonna be fun to do. Flat out, so space. Up we go. Hey go, bitch. Turning in like a beast. Here. Lightning. Do that left foot braking. He goes, scuzzy. Scuzzy. Too fast. This guy. Yep, but we cannot get him. We cannot get him. Put that foot on the gas. Guys, they're battling it out. I'll take advantage of this floor when you're battling it out and I'll get past. You know you're only racing me. Yes, why I'm right here. I think that's now. But I guess we're making that's a wall. Come on, count still. No, don't count still. Because this is GT Sportt. GT Sportt is the only driver so far that I've played where you cannot count. What's that about, GT Sportt? Polyphony? What's that about? Alright, so we're back to third, and there's a massive gap between second and third. Clearly second, I don't know what you've been doing in front there, but you need to be duking it up with first. that by the time I come around, yeah, like that. I actually drive from don't make these mistakes. You're the pros. You don't run wide. You take advantage of it. Yeah. Great item. I have a bit of get out of my way. Alright. One job. You track this guy down, you have to take him out. But no, you can do. You have to take control of the problem. That is how you use your vehicle like a battering ram. You were I did not hit him. I hit the wall. I ran wide, I hit the wall, I used the wall to turn, and now I'm going to block it. Block as much as I can. Don't hit this wall, yes, keep it nice, keep it smooth, put your foot down. Keep that power going. What is another? Take first. Take first. But oh no 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 you bitch! You bitch! You bitch! Oh, I thought I had it in the bag. I thought I had it in the bag, and it came out of nowhere. Did you see that? He came out of nowhere. Boy. I don't know about that, boys. I don't know about that, boys. I'm a little frustrated now. Did you get your daily workout? So what happens when you get your daily workout? Does that mean like you can get like your mileage points and stuff? Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Let's close this road a little bit. Just a little bit. While I calm down from that loss I just got. Great content. Frustrating for me. And let's see what these daily mileage points is all about. I think I can naturally just access it from here, can't I? You have completed 90% of the campaign. Close this mode and touch me. Okay, try this. Just experimenting, people. Just trying to get my head around the game. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. What we're gonna get? What we're gonna get? What we're gonna get? What we're gonna get? Do you like push a button? Ooh, see, that's not bad. That is not bad. Gran Turismo Vision R3 Peugeot. Okay, put it in the garage. Okay. Okay, milestone achieved. Amphitheus Gran Turismo Automobile Club to Hummer, reach level 10. You're now okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Reward unlock. I get a race on 2. I got a new track added. This to me is what defines GT Sport from other driving games, simulators, whatever you want to call it. Is the fact that they've actually sat down and made an amazing progression. And in terms of the other top simulators, iRacing doesn't even have an offline mode, so let's throw that away. Project Cars 2 tried to put something together, but it was that damned if you do, damned if you don't on Project Cars 2, where they're like, let's give everybody access to the cars, get them in the content, and then people can play and do it. But to the detriment of not being able to have that sense of reward when you're working through your multiplayer. Assetto Corsa, they just patched together a couple of races, I guess. Actually, Assetto Corsa really liked the content when it came out. So yeah, Forza a little too on the. That's a lie. I was about to say Forza a little too on the gamey side, which it is, especially the Forza Horizon. But I haven't played it a lot, so let's not comment on that. Okay. So going back to this. Back to the arcade, and we're gonna jump in and see what it is. Jump in and see what we do. So I've unlocked the amateur league. That's what that was about. Beginner, amateur. So let's do the. There's a lot of racing in here. There's a lot of content in here. Okay, so I'm gonna be cheap this time, and I'm gonna get something that's gonna whiz bang. I want to see something here. I want to see if I can use, because they say there is no regulation, right? I can use the whiz bang cars. The whiz bang cars. Do, do. The whiz bang cars. Getting big, getting big. So they don't allow, I don't think this race allows you to get like a super crazy souped up car. Okay, so we're gonna try this race again. This time I'm gonna try and go for gold, because that's what hardcore gangsters do. Because I had gold, I just lost it there and lost it. Don't make it here gold, then I think we're gonna have to go to the garage and mess around with that tuning. Okay, let's tune this car. What do I want? I want my garage, don't I? So I want to be here. Home. Okay, change current car settings. Okay, let's try that. Car settings, livery, driver gear, view. So let's try this, and then let's just change your car. Okay, so it's still the same screen. No turbo or anything like that, is there? No, apparently not. Okay. Jump out of that. So I have another vehicle that is N300, but slightly quicker. N200, N200, N300. Okay, stick with what you got. Come on, come on. Let's do this. We're getting close to getting up another level. The wall of cars. I reckon all the AI, look at this guy, is in cahoots with each other. They're just like, we must protect our leader. I need to hit the brake point with that. The wall is not prepared. That's what the steering wheel, the brakes, and the accelerator. They are preparing the vehicle. You turn your vehicle to the brake? Yes, man. It's called weight transfer. Look it up. Give that brake. Transfers the weight of the vehicle, mate. But whatever you do not use the wall. You want the wall? Coming into me? Why? You left the door open and so I walked in. Yeah, but he's in too. Why? think he was gonna let me get away with that wall nonsense. Be gone, boy! Here's another corner that I really on the brake and just massage it all the way home, and you're good to go. Put your foot down, put your foot down. Right, so none of y'all sneak up beside me and steal first, because that ain't happening again. Back to that, a little bit of gold in my pocket. Gold in my pocket. Not bad, boys. Not bad. Still don't get a clean racing bonus, but hey, it's not bad. So I'm not gonna get any more value out of the whole daily racing workout, am I? What's next? That level 11. I wonder if that's a new vehicle, a new car. They throw the cars at you, but it's still satisfying. It is still to get those cars. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I will use you. Getting hungry, boys. I am getting hungry. What? It's a night race. Race is always going to be horrible because I'm learning the track. And then after that, so let's see. Learn this track. He knows it's speed. If I do this right, oh, this will kill me. I might not need to replay this. You actually focus and I think goals right. Able to make a mistake that bad and no one feels bad. Don't know this track. Being surprised by every single turn. Being like, how intense is this turn? Like this one here? This is not a full tilt turn. Roll right down to the last minute. I should be looking at the manual engine thing, but I refuse because I'm like, no. You learn better when you don't have racing lights and you don't have this thing taking you what gear to shift in. That's part of the joy of figuring these games out. Yes! Queen! It's pretty dope, And not gonna lie. You get here the mileage points, boy. Mileage points. Okay. Now what? Now we close this. And we move on to the next one. Race 5. Ooh, Nürburgring. Is this the Nordschleife? Interesting story. I have been sim racing since August last year, so coming on about a year. Still have not memorized Nordschleife. Nürburgring GP, that's fine. But Nordschleife? Nah. So if this is the Nordschleife, it's gonna be interesting, eh? Yeah. It's gym, boys. Get rid of all this gut action. But I thought I said it's at the same rate. You're never gonna lose weight. We'll figure it out. No, the Nürburgring. Yeah, the Nürburgring GP. I got this in the bag. I know this track was my heart. I can be racing. Turn was coming. I just didn't know this car was braking. Put the tracking mix on lost and you're locking the wheels, boy. Locking the wheels? Like, and then yes, he just lands on whoa, what's going on there, guys? The Great Wall of Gran Turismo. You can't give me 2 laps. Block me for half the first lap and then be like, oh yeah, there you go. What? You can't do that. It's fast. Bit for you. Not fine. Fast is coming up. Bit for you. Through the chicane. Good game though. Like, this is all offline. No multiplayer goodness. And I'm still enjoying myself. Like, clearly the AI has its perks, but it's nothing. Speedy Gonzalez over there thought he could overtake me, but he just went wide. Why you go wide? As wide as it goes. That's one of those sections, right? Isn't a slow section, but weird view. It is slow. Because I found out with the case. Up beside me and take it? Good. That's another gold, ladies and gentlemen. That's another gold. You getting excited? Move Moving on to the next race. What track is this? Stiff shoulders, people. Stiff shoulders. Feeling peckish. I might actually have some pumpkin soup. Made some pumpkin soup for dinner last night. And I got some for left over today. Pumpkin soup. This game does bring on the freak. I mean, look at this track. Don't know this track layout. Just following your lead. So you get a whole bunch that just stands behind and waits this wall to slow you down. Because I thought that white car would think they was first, but no, first is over here. Get off the wall, boy. Because, like, this guy here, he's not racing, he's just waiting for me. Laps though, so maybe I shouldn't be pushing it so. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye. did the stupid mistake of shifting down while I was turning with my foot on the gas. That's just a recipe for I want to put my tail back into it. My tail back into it. Last lap, boys. Be my middle name, right? It's not bad. I wonder if you get a car every little we go up, because this game owes at least one car when I move to the game. We live. And we are quick, fast, making our way. Almost there, boys. It's gonna be a water break soon. This is a liter of water. Or for all you Americanos, a little over 32 ounces of a drink. So I foresee a toilet break coming soon. Oh, I'll give you one thing. They do have a nice diversity of circuits. That's it is customary in my culture to tap the walls. Especially within the first race, the first lap. Oh. You go past all these cars, you're thinking, dude, these are all the back markers. The ball. Sorry. That's all the back. Whoa, back marker, sorry. Trying to avoid you. Really bad, right? And whoa, bro. Whoa, I'm here. I am here. You know, I'm not a good driver, but easy up. The squad. actually just turned it. But Rickson is exemplary driving, exhibiting a little early. Slap, dude. Sorry. Sorry. I'll be curious to see what my times are like with everybody else in the rest of the world. I'm curious to see what other times people have been putting with these cars. I think we are done with this series. It's got all gold, so that's good. So we'll jump out of that. And then we're going to go into the front wheel drive challenge. But before we do that, let's go see if when we move from 10 to 11, we got a car. Let's go check that out. There is a bonus waiting to be claimed for the amount of fuel consumption I have used. It's all blinky and nice. So, playtime. You can earn achievement bonuses based on the time you spend playing the game. So, another hour, and then it cranks up. Okay, cool. As you can see, so we've been streaming for about 2 hours, I guess? Maybe more? Let's see. I don't know. We've been streaming for a while. And this has only said that I've only played 5 hours gameplay. So that goes to show you how little of this game I've played. Distance driven. Do I have that badge? I think so. Claim bonus. Ooh, that took us right over the edge. That took us right over the edge. So we might have 2 cars to claim. Hopefully. But nothing on drift points. I've got nothing on time driven. I need another 4 hours to get to time driven. Got that one. This one's coming up quite nice. This one's coming up quite nice. Used. So it also encourages you to use your mileage points. Okay. Okay, increase to level 12. I've unlocked a track. That's fantastic. What about getting to level... Do I not get something for level 11? For the Mustangs and N500, I have a feeling I'm going to need an N500 car. Only 5,000. Down a half price. Nah, I'm not too big of spending my stuff on bling. Or special colors. I think that's a waste. But a half price Mustang that I don't have, that I'll probably want. Okay, I'll do it. I'll get me the stain. I'll get me the stain. Look at that, so shiny. So shiny. Look at that. It's just like vroom vroom, you know? Okay, so yes, and I've achieved that mileage point thing, so go back. And we'll come down to the here bonuses. So do they give you more mileage points bonuses for using mileage points? Isn't that a little redundant? Yeah, I give you 200 for using 2,500. Oh, look at that! Doing up way too though. Ooh, I got unlocked. So that's pretty dope. So clearly I got something for 11, but they didn't show it. For whatever reason. Okay, people, I am going to go and use the bathroom real quick. Maybe get a little bit of a snack, and then come back. Also, if you're just watching the channel for the first time, welcome. We are doing a little bit of GT Sport. And yeah, we're just working through the campaign, getting all the good bits. So we did the beginner league. Well, the first race of the beginner league, we got all gold, as you can see, because that's how we roll. And so we'll pop out of that, and then we'll jump into the next set of races, which is 5 races, and we're all doing a front wheel drives. Okay, so limited to front wheel drives only. Do I have front wheel drive cars? So I want the one that's the most zippy. So this is 216, 204, 152, 152. This is the same car repeated. Okay. So the 216 boys, but this only weighs 1,390, and that weighs 1,100. So that actually might be a little more. The Clio might be zippier in terms of power to weight ratio. So we'll jump into the Clio, pick that up. And then we're going to do a little bit of tweakage in the settings. We're going to give the Clio soft tires, a more intense suspension, and hopefully we can be competitive. We can be competitive. Still need to use the bathroom though. Been sitting here for a while. And drinking all this water from all this talking isn't helping either. Just jump into this. Alright, that isn't bad. We're just turning left. Right. And let's have a feel of what the car is like, and then we might have what and how. Stay away from the walls. Front wheel drive cars. Coming on the inside. Forward. This is the understeer song. Sing it with you. Just massage that front. Massage that front. So this is going to be interesting. I've never done off-road racing in any capacity in which I can say, I know what I'm doing. You're supposed to take the inside line, the outside line, draft the car, and do it on time. So basically, I'm learning, especially on the oval side. Track side, yeah. Track side is a little bit different like that. Track side is a little bit different like that. But the oval, this is not an oval. It's a weird looking sign. Well, you get the point. You're turning in one direction. Round, and round, and round. A little bit round, but hopefully it's round. Left foot braking, bounce off the wall a little bit. Left foot down. Forward, going up the aerodynamics in the draft work. If the understeer take over, catapult it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll let him upgrade. Bounce off the wall. So the way I see it is a real race car driver uses everything at its disposal. Kind of like I was just trying to like me out of the way. So if there is a wall there to be used to bring you back in line, go for it. But it's wound us up with the silver, so I think we can do that there. But before we do that, let's see if we can tweak the car. Like, we're only doing 3 laps, so I don't see the reason why we need hard tires if we have hard tires equipped. So let's see what the car's looking like. Okay. So come down here. So first of all, we got hards, so we don't need hards. The race isn't that long. Softs. This game tends to default to hards. Get rid of that. Down. Suspension, we could miss with that, but I don't think who came second, so I don't think it's that complicated. Okay. BP is off. Traction control, we can dial that back just a little bit as well. Actually, yeah, put it on one. It's a front wheel drive car, so we don't want to go to one. Put it on one. We'll leave that as it is for now. Pushing it to the limit. No, 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 no! What an idiot! And I saw him coming too. Oh, I saw him coming too. I saw him coming too. I saw him coming too. Okay, people, I am going to get some food. Not some food, some drink, and some chocolate. I'll be back. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. I'm back! Back! I'm being antisocial. I'm being on my phone. Why are you on your phone? You're meant to be doing the stream. I am. I'm doing both. The stream and being on my phone. Okay. What were we doing? We came second because this guy came and sneaked in at the last minute. That sneaky little so-and-so. So, we're going to give this another try. Whoa! Was a tight squeeze. And I need to be careful because you'll be racing these guys thinking that this is it. But that dude over all the way over there, you just turned right. That's the guy you want. So lose all these guys as quickly as possible. Third, so there's two more cars in front of me. This is the guy who just kind of snucky. Are you guys watching the what? Race this weekend? France? First time there back in France since 2004, I believe. Is it? No, I'm not sure. Be a lie. Someone quote me. I'm not yeah. This guy's got the sweaty. Me bouncing off the walls like that is not how. This guy is quick. I might actually purchase a Civic like he does. I can't. Art has a lot to do with why. Look at him go. You guys figure it out. I'm just gonna zoom past both of you. For the win! Coming like a bat out of hell. But I snaked it. I might go down the Civic route. I won't lose anything because this car was that's already 332 to the next level. We'll see how we go, but I might. There's a huge performance difference between up and the Civic. I might check that out. Okay. So much we can get out of the Clio before we go down the Civic track. How's everyone's day going? Wherever you are in the world. Is everyone okay? Is everyone good? This is gonna be tight because this has got a lot of bendy, winding corners. Front wheel drive cars aren't known for their inclination. Artificial intelligence. Lack on the intelligence. Lacking on the intelligence part. How the hell do you slow down the vehicle if you do not? Come on. Calm down. I'm not going that slow. game right there. That was absolutely horrible. You know, it's getting serious when the racing gloves are coming out. It's not a hard race. I think I'm just losing focus because I'm hungry. Okay, concentrate. Race clean. Race fast. going on, chat? What's going on? Why is this being a little speak? Am I open? What's your feedback? Am I just not paying attention? What up with these guys? Not too much. He's mindful of them. Clean pass. So I have to get at least up to third in this first lap. Because what happens with this AI is it all slows you down. They create this wall. Like, I don't know how this is supposed, but it's almost like they want the computer to be perfect. They create this weird wall. And they shot you like that unnecessarily. I didn't squeeze in any. That was my line thing. But no. It ran me off the road.
Get some contact when you're racing cars. It's a given. You're going at high speed, so there will be contact, but not to that extent. Not when he's coming up from behind you and then shunts into you. but he rammed us off the road. No, one time when I needed him, go wide, he doesn't. Guys, we are not gonna make it. We are not gonna make it. That's a silver, boys. That's a silver. To be honest with you, that annoyed me more than I enjoyed. So I'm just gonna move on and take the silver. So this is the first silver that we have in a race. It's been all gold until now. Things are getting hard. I'm not too sure I want them to get hard in this particular way, but they're getting hard nonetheless. We're going to come back to race 2. So how's everybody doing? How are you doing? You all having a good day? Have you guys watched the qualifying for Formula One? Did you see Vettel's pole lap? If I spoiled that for you, I'm sorry. It's a good game though. I'm enjoying it. Definitely enjoying it.
So what we will do right now, come back a bit later and get into this properly. Because this isn't quality content anymore. So we'll just jump out. However, final verdict on the game, I like it. I like it. I think it's well structured. It's got a solid story mode. I am a fan. I'm a big fan of this. And we will continue doing this. But for now, we're just gonna have to accept that the performance has been going down the track because we've been getting all goals up until this section here. So this was probably when we should have ended the stream. So with that being said, everybody, please support the channel. There are various ways in which you could do it. You could either like, you could subscribe, you could comment on the videos, you can donate to me and the stream to help support the stream. If you don't want, but you still want to donate, you could even donate to a charitable cause that I have at the beginning there. So there's a whole bevy of ways to do it. If you didn't like the content, don't just walk away. Write a comment down below and say why you didn't like the comment. Be like, oh, I like the comment because X, Y, and Z. And then I'll be like, you know what? Let's take that into consideration. But well, all of that having been said and done, thank you very much for joining the channel. Love the fact that you guys were there with me while I was watching this. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna do maybe part 2 of this playthrough, and then we're gonna get through GT Sport because it's the boss. And then yeah, once in a while, if you guys want to see some online races, let me know, and we can chuck those inside as well. So peace out and enjoy, everybody. Enjoy. Have a good one.